Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, the 5th of February, and thank you for joining us this morning. Whether you're watching us live at 8:40 or later in the day, it's great that you could join us. And as always, the message this morning is get up, get dressed, and get learning. And you'll be pleased to know that Miss Shallow is back with us today with her science quiz, and I'm joined by Mr. Burnett and also Mr. Walters. And just a bit of advance notice, you'll need that piece of paper and that pencil at the ready for Miss Shallow's quiz. It has been great across the course of this week to see you getting stuck into your virtual classes, and always that encouragement from us to get that camera on, get that microphone on, and get involved. And as always, that offer from Mr. Courtney, if you do need any equipment, get in touch with us and we'll get that sorted out. I've got my pencil ready. Miss Shallow, over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Napier. Good morning, BA. That's the students and colleagues. Happy Friday and welcome to today's science quiz. So our questions for today, do not worry, you're not going to be counting the teeth in your mouth. However, we're going to be talking about bones and muscles and so on and so forth. Right, so without further ado, our very first question for today is for you to name the tissue that connects muscles to bones. So what is the name of the tissue that would connect a muscle to a bone? Question number 2, name the essential gas that is required for combustion. So you would need to know what that word combustion means to start with. And then once you know what combustion is, what is the name of the gas that you need for combustion to take place? And question number 3, what part of a plant conducts photosynthesis? So what part of a plant conducts photosynthesis? Question number 4, what is the boiling point of water? So that's an easy one for all of you to make sure you actually submit, even if it was one answer for today. What is the boiling point for water? And my last question for today is, who was the scientist that proposed the 3 laws of motion? So what's the name of the scientist that proposed the 3 laws of motion? So email your answers to myself. That's ishallow@bexleyheathacademy.org. Over to you, Mr. Waters. Thank you.
Hello and good morning. A happy Friday indeed, and it looks lovely outside of my window. I hope you can see the same. And what better Friday to have than if it is your birthday, of course. We've got lots of the older students today, at least 2 or 3 of you. So Paramveer, year 13, happy birthday to you. Mason and Gabriel, both in year 9, happy birthday. Balvinda, back up at year 13, happy birthday to you too. And on Saturday, how lovely it is to have one at the weekend. Amy, year 13, happy birthday. And Brooke in year 10, happy birthday to you. If you can enjoy yourselves safely, do so, have some fun and enjoy your birthdays. As introduced earlier, I do now have pleasure in handing over to Mr. Burnett. Sir, over to you.
Okay, BA, good morning. Hope you're well and good to see you. This morning, I bring you a mental health tip, which is this morning's challenge is for you to go for a walk or for a ride or for a run in the great outdoors. Of course, remember to keep your social distance. I have 5 reasons why you should actually go outside. First reason is that it will improve your mood. The second, it will build great self-confidence. Third, it will help you to cope with stress. Fourth, this one is quite interesting, it stimulates your immunity. Fifth, it improves your ability to recall stuff. So sometime today or on this weekend, do go for a walk or a run or a ride on your bike. And I trust you that you will feel much better. Thank you very much.
Hello and thank you, sir. I completely agree with that. The Great Outdoors has responded to your request for providing some lovely weather today to facilitate you guys getting outdoors. So I think that's an absolute perfect. I have the pleasure, as I do on a Friday, to be able to do some student shout outs. So Antelia, year 10, sociology with Mr. Wells, for consistent dedication and effort that goes into her work. Well done, you. My Sam, in year 10, English, Miss Marcus. Fantastic eagerness and contribution to each lesson with very insightful poetry analysis. Fantastic and also well done. Toby, year 8, your Spanish lesson, and Miss Catterall. Excellent contribution to the lesson and completing work to a high standard. Fantastic, well done. Katie, year 10, history. Mr. Padilla, always being punctual, contributing and bringing in great effort into our lessons. What a lovely sentiment. Well done and thank you for that. Also another year 10, actually, we've got a couple more year 10. Sophie, English from Mr. Pexon. Punctual, ever present, 100% effort, solid in-class contributions. Why can I hear Mr. Pexon's voice when I read that? Isn't that unusual? I can hear him saying it as it goes through. Sounds just like him. Henry in year 10, music, and Mr. Yates for enthusiasm and performing his own guitar composition for the class. Such confidence. Well done, Henry. That's impressive. So, if I did not mention your name, what are you going to do during the next week to make sure a teacher does your shout-outs? Prove the point to your member of staff. Suggest to them, sir, miss, why don't you pop me on the shout-out for Friday so Mr. Walters can give me my shout-out? That is your target over the next couple of days. I do now have pleasure handing over to Mr. Napier to conclude our assembly. Take care, guys. Have a good one.
Mr. Walters, thank you so much. And Mr. Walters, what an incredible day for year 10 students. Well done to everyone in year 10. So many comments from your teachers from this week. And if you did get a shout out this morning, congratulations. And I'm sure there'll be many more to follow over the coming week. Don't forget that we've got our usual virtual clubs running today. We've got a reading club at lunchtime for students in year 10 and year 11. And after school this afternoon, we've got chess club for students in all year groups. And that brings us to the end of our assembly this morning. Our message, as always, is stay at home and make sure that you're attending all of your virtual classes. Keep a window open so that plenty of fresh air can circulate. Keep washing those hands or using hand sanitizer regularly. And if you do need to head out for Mr. Burnett's walk around your local community, don't forget to make sure to keep that important 2-meter distance and always wear that face covering. Good luck with your response to Miss Shallow's quiz. But for now, from Miss Shallow, Mr. Burnett, Mr. Walters, and from me, it's goodbye and have a fantastic day. Bye for now, everyone.